And welcome to the Breakfast Club. My name is Darren Hancock, and here we are on Monday, the 22nd of September, 2025. Hope you guys had an awesome weekend. With that, let's get to the charts, man. Let's get to it. What an interesting little boxing experience going on right now. Ooh, I'm going to show you guys this. It's kind of really cool. Anyway, let me get to that in a second. Let's just do a quick review. So we didn't get a TGIF on Friday. As you know, Michael's latest video, he talks about TGIF Fridays are, don't bother looking for those in markets that are creating new highs all the time. But on a Monday, we've had a nice little retrace right back down into 50% of the wick created on Monday. This little guy right here. This wick, on Thursday's wick, we've traced back into 50% of that. We're getting a little bit of a pull off of it right now. But this is enough. If you look at the whole range here, this is TGIF Friday. We get a retracement back into that right there. There's 20 to 30%. We got a retest of that. So he does mention, not in the video on Monday, I haven't finished the whole thing yet, but we get, you don't expect it on a Friday, but you could get it on a Monday, and here it is on a Monday. That just happened. So we have a change in direction. We've traded down below this little swing point. So market structure shift, we've traded back into it right here with precision and went lower into the BISI. We've hit the BISI and now we're kind of bouncing off of it. So we're stuck between these two BISIs right now. Okay. On the hourly chart, the 15-minute chart, we're back up inside this SIBI. And I want to see that become the inversion and then use it to run a little bit higher. I was looking for 843. I'm looking for a little retest of this hourly up here. See if we get that. This could end up being our bull trap, or our next little bull trap would be up here. So you wait for the lower time frames to see confirmation that we're going lower. So watch for this level right here next at 807, and we'll see if that gets violated. And then you're looking for 809.50. If we close above 809.50, you're looking for a run back up into these highs and then reach back up into that higher time frame hourly level. On this 5-minute, I want you to see this. I'm going to put this on a 5-minute here, just so I want you to see my boxing trade setups. So right at into London's 3 a.m. candle, we have a little breaker forming right here. We trade down, we get a change in direction here. So you tag it here. So you go from box all the way back up to breaker. Its mean threshold holds. So this is that little bull trap. If you're wondering if that's going to go higher, it has to break this high to go higher. It doesn't. The mean threshold holds. And then we get a change in direction right here. Okay, so that's what this box is. We trade below it right there. See that? Right there. Open right on it. If you look at the open of that candle, or the close of this candle, we open right on that. Continue going down to box. So you've got a box here and a box here. So we go from this trade here to this trade here. So box to box. Then you look for a reversal. You trade above it. You come back inside it. Box to box. We hit the box. Then we look for reversal. Box to box. And that's where we're sitting. And then we start running through this level now. We're looking for range extension. So if before we touch that high, you want to see it just come back and give this a tap. If it doesn't, it runs all the way through, cleans out this one. Then you want to see it climb up on top of that level and start running for the mean threshold of this candle, and then running higher. So that's beautiful box-to-box trading, internal range liquidity hunting, back and forth and back and forth. It compresses, then it finally expands up past this premium box inside this small little range. So it was beautiful, beautiful little run this morning, back and forth. So where are we sitting? JP made a nice comment this morning about it being in the middle of the range, the larger range. If we look at this whole range right here, equilibrium, we're like right in the middle of that range. So where do we go from here? Do we just bounce off of here, roll over and come back down again? In that case, we're looking for another nice little price leg lower. And where would we be hunting for? We'd be hunting on the hourly right down here. That's where I'd be looking for a nice little box run here. If we run all the way back up into this level at 834, 833, that's what I was calling for, all the way up to 840 or 853, 833 to 53. So I'm looking for this. So if we do run higher, I'd like to see us retest this because we haven't tested it yet. So I'm looking for this little box right here on the hourly. And if we run back up into here and we tag this and roll over, I'm looking for a nice big deep run down into here. So this is, you know, on the larger range. That's where we're sitting. And if you look at where we are on that range, so we're in the 50% of this small leg. And if you take the larger leg here, all the way down to the bottom here, we were sitting at 50%. So I can see why JP was like, I'm not trading this. It's not, no idea where it's going right now. So we just came down and just filled this busy here. We're into the mean threshold of this down close candle. It held price right now. And I'm looking for a retest of this old high and these lows here, and then run lower. If we don't get that, then I'm okay with a nice little clean run into this level down here. So I'm going to watch these lower levels now and wait for a sign, especially around a macro. If you take Ollie's news information that he gave us and the research that he's done on the news events, there is no news event today. So just trade your macros. This is the safest bet. If you see a clean setup in your macro, you can consider that. So here's your 850 macro. You'd have to see a market structure shift and you're going to come back into this old breaker here anyway. So I'll wait for 9 o'clock. I like to see all this just give you that false idea that wants to go higher. Run up into our little box here. And then see that just tag this, and then I'm looking for any opportunity to catch a reversal in here because it's a higher time frame. And if it just keeps eating through it, then obviously I won't go short for a while. So we're looking at that larger range overall, and I'm looking for anything that gives me an indication that we can, on a 5-minute or 1 minute, that gives me an indication we want to go lower. I love the fact that we've engineered some liquidity down here and give the idea to retail people that this is the low. So we've got lots of big pool of liquidity sitting underneath here right now. So if we continue to work this higher and give people the idea that that is the bottom, and retail's going to look at that as that support level, then just as soon as we get the open, slam it back against them and drive it down into our higher time frame objective. That's kind of like where I'm looking right now. What say you folks? Do you guys believe the same thing? Is that a narrative that you can get your thoughts around, your ideas around? Or is it, am I talking chop here? Just chop, chop, chop. What do you think? Tell me what you think. If you agree, you don't have to agree with me, by the way. That's the narrative I'm looking for, and so far it's panning out. How many people we got? 11 in here. Good morning, Hadi, Rez. Good morning, Craig, Abs. Abs, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. Jean-Paul, good morning. Waiting for a good play. Feeling like one and done today. Ooh, Jean-Paul, let's get you a big dandy trade. Hadi says I agree. Good morning. Abs is an agreement. Well, I got my two main men right there. They're on my side. They like my narrative. All right, so we're looking for a little shift in market structure here, and we'll see how we play off of this little premium box right here on the 1 minute. We're through the mean threshold of that candle already. Tippy tappy. Right there. Now I expect to see if this comes lower now. We've got an immediate rebalance right here. We've traded below it. We've come back and tapped it right here. Now I want to see if we get here. So this would be like a bear trap here. So we want to see if this acts like a bear trap, holds it in place, and people think, oh, we're going to go lower. Then it runs it back through 802 and starts to push this a little higher. Because if I look at my little price leg, you know me and my little price legs, I do enjoy a nice sexy leg now and then. Look where that puts us. Ooh, there's some sexy legs there. Does that make sense? Look at that, right on the beezer. Right on the level we're looking for. Didn't hit that high hourly fair value gap up there. So it would be great to hit that first, then reverse. Oh yeah. 844 candle on the 1 minute chart. Been off, so I got to catch up with you guys. That's okay. How's everybody doing, Abs? How's everything been? I hope your family's well. Hope the wife is well. I hope you're doing well. You have no more health issues. I hope everything's just ticking along great. You're having a good time with your kid. Now he's back from Spain, unless he's off again. Jury duty? Oh, never done it. I've gone to court for medical calls before, but never been on jury duty. Wow. Tell me it was at least an interesting case. I know you probably can't mention the case, but was it good at least? All right. So you can see how this little change in direction here, this little market structure shift, if we can get above this mean threshold, you see that? We get above it, we come back into that little premium inside this little range right here. There's your little premium. We come back, retap it, go higher, reach for this one here, run right through it, and then run through the next one and come back and retap it, retouch it. Beautiful. Run higher still. Like, you can't ask for more perfect data points to look at. Every day it keeps happening. Every day, like Michael says, it was a criminal case. Ooh. When I come down there, you're gonna have to tell me about that. We'll have to come down and have a beer and a chat case. crime case. I hope it wasn't stealing groceries from the store or something crazy like that. We're banging around inside another little fair value gap I had mentioned earlier over here. See how we're banging around inside that? That little data points are important. Ding, 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 bouncing around in there. Now I want to see, do we start running lower and take, oh, there you go. I guess we do. And here's our 7 o'clock. Oh, are they going to back through here? Waiting to see what we do through this level here. You take me higher. Do, 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 do. Where's Derek? Where's the B-Man? B-Man D. Just dipped into the discount area here. Oh, the balloon festival around the corner. Yeah, that'd be awesome. The Canadians just aren't taking any runs down until end up in some Mexican or Salvadorian prison or something like that, because you rubbed ice the wrong way. So it's weird how the media has created a, we're not going down to the States. I'm not going to risk getting arrested down there and sent somewhere under a misunderstanding. Because, you know, it's like the whole COVID thing, right? You hear about one person who's like really young getting it and everybody thinks everybody's going to get it. Same thing down there about that. You know, you heard of some Canadians going down there and getting arrested and detained, and they're just on vacation. That little news story has been released and everybody's like, no, I ain't going down there. I ain't going down there. It's crazy. So you have to send me pictures of the balloon festival abs. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, come out. I guess it's not morning for you, Kamal. I think you're on the other side of the world, aren't you? Morning, Craig. Call Dudley Do-Right. No news Monday. It's not that bad, but yeah, Balloon Fest would be perfect for that since there's people all around the world here. Yeah, that's true. You can't argue that. That's been validated. So let's see if this mean threshold holds right here. I'm looking at this candle right now. See if this right there holds. Waiting on our candle, Hadi. We are waiting on the candle. That elusive 5-minute candle. The 5-minute one, my friend. That's what we're looking for. It's starting to cool down up here now. The leaves are all turning. They're starting to, it's beautiful. The colors are starting to come out now. We've got, just on our street alone, we've got all the leaves are falling already. They've gone yellow. So we decided to go out into the country, out to the mountains there, and check out the leaves in the autumn. And nothing's changing. It's just barely starting to change a little bit. But it was all green when we went out there. So like, give it another week or so, then it's just going to be fire out there. It's just going to be beautiful, bright yellows and oranges. It's going to be amazing. My wife loves autumn. She goes crazy for pumpkins. Her uncle does. He has a pumpkin patch. He has like hundreds and hundreds of pumpkins. It's this huge chunk of land he's put. And he grows pumpkins every year and has a massive display of pumpkins out front of his place. And he just puts a sign up. Typical Canadian. Put the sign up. Help yourself to a pumpkin. You can just drop your money in the little box. And you're on the honor system. They're still using the honor system. Nobody comes by. Teenagers don't come by and just smashes pumpkins. Nobody does any of that stuff. They just go, oh, pumpkins, awesome. $2, sure. Ting ting, and goes the change. And off they go with their pumpkins. That's back at one day they'll look back and say, that's in the old days. We used to just put pumpkins out front and people were on the honor system to pay. And if they wanted the pumpkin that badly, they could have one. Otherwise, they paid. And people did it. They don't do that anymore. Now, it's nice that people are still following through some respect the work that poor guy put into hauling them things out of the weird, washing just a few of them things. And I was getting little slivers in my baby finger, these little pumpkin prickles in my fingers. I'm like, ow, this thing's got prickles on it. My little paramedic hands. Love the chin chin sound effects. You get nothing but A1 show with us here, Jean-Paul. We give sound effects and everything. That's typical. I think I heard a joke once. A woman was saying, have you ever heard a man tell a story without sound effects? It's so true. It's so true. Yeah, we went down the street and the guy ripped his tires and like, he's just peeling out there from down the street. And there was smoke. I was like, man, there was smoke everywhere. Come on, take me higher, baby. Take me higher. $831.75, my upside target. $831.75. I'll get $833.50. I see what you're looking for. I see the color of your fabric, my friend. I see the color of your fabric. Even $830.75, which is the mean threshold of that lower candle. We need to add flavor to the story. Fiddle, how's it going? Maybe we won't call you Fiddle. We'll call you Sticks. Sticks. Sticks is in the house. So see how we've now run back through this level, came back to that premium level over here. That was premium. We ran through it. We drove all the way down into the discount box, 50%. Quickly ripped back up, banged on it, and then drove through it, came back to it. Now I'm looking for this range to extend, take out these equal highs, and I'm looking for obviously higher prices. And then we're just looking for any opportunity on this higher time frame to catch a reversal and run for the liquidity that's resting below the market here. And all this pre-market stuff, right? So that's the target right there. That's 748. And then we're looking right down here at 694, 693, all the way to 697. That would be the downside target, and that'll be it for me for the day. We could just catch that big run down there today, Let's do it a D, because I know a D's got the same sight line. He's looking at the same kind of setup. You'd like to see lower before higher. Oh, no, Jean-Paul. We want to see that hold. Hold. We want to see this. All take people faking that this is going to make all new highs. Take them all higher. All these people that have built their longs up in here, take them higher and then whip back and trap them offside and then drive it all the way down into here. So this is just engineered liquidity. We want to see that as engineered liquidity and then rip back and take them out. Because if you're looking at this and you say, oh, I want to see that get taken first and then go higher, that's great. If you under the belief that there's lots of big liquidity pool above you here, that you want to see this paired up with that. We want to see that paired up with this and drive it lower. So worst case scenario is I don't want to see it close above the top of this little box right here. So I don't even want to see that liquidity get taken. If it does, I want to see a wick up into here, a wick, and then drop it back down. As long as the body stays below here, I'm okay with that. And if it doesn't, then I'm not in it. But this liquidity pool down here, to me, they're just asking to recapture that. I just don't want to see it get taken before we get a retest of the hourly high. Yes, if we are to have trend continuation, I would like to see the lower. Yeah, agreed. But we might be due to a rebalance. If you look at the dollar, it looks like it might bounce to the upside. So yes, lower is a play. Good call, Jean-Paul. Let's go back through some of the rest of this stuff while we're waiting for our miracle to happen, right? So looking for our continuation. This is the hourly. There's the upside. We've wicked into that. You've hit the rejection. Ever hit the rejection yet? Nope, not quite hit it. Almost hit the rejection block. What's the open on that candle is 355. The high 354. So we're one handle short of the rejection block. So again, you're watching here now. If we close above that, you're going to have a divergence. So what we're looking for on our hourly here. Oh, sorry, not here. That's a 15-minute. So we're not even up into that 15-minute area there yet. Or the other, sorry, this is the hourly right here. We have not reached the hourly yet, whereas Dow Jones has already popped through its hourly upside. Our hourly upside. Yes, it's hourly. It's through its hourly upside as well. You see that? And it's run right to the rejection block. And we're getting a reaction off of that. So if you go down to the lower time frames, you're looking for, this is what we're looking for on the NASDAQ, right? We're looking for a potential reversal. So we're going to dig into this candle here and see if we can see some reversal happening. There's a 5-minute. There's a 1-minute. There's a 30-second. And then a 15-second chart. So far there's no reversal. And on a 15-second chart, there's still no reversal. So, mind you, this is the September contract. Let's go now to the reality of the situation. Let's go to the, there's still no reversal. Let's go to the hourly and double check that. Okay, so let me refresh. On the hourly, we're not even close to that level yet, that premium level. It's nowhere near there, and this is probably in the December or September as well. So ignore what I was saying about all of that stuff, because, come on. Let's put this in the Decembers. There we go. The hourly, we're not even in that yet either. Okay, we've already ran it here many hours ago, and yeah, we're not even close to back in there. So we've run out the high. So there's the tap, range extension, and now we're pulling back into that again. A lot of chop. So again, wait for something clean. Wait for the clean. Wait for the clean. I took this small little run last night. I was just looking for a retest of this level here. Saw that this, we started breaking this little candle to the left and then tap it and go higher. I got in late. I jumped in it right here and I thought it's still going to run to this little area here. So that's where I got out right there, that little tippy tappy, looking for that spot. Then we got a reversal. I was asleep by then. So reversals right here, change in direction. We don't get a chance to get in on it. So you wait for this to take out the low. It does take out the low right there. Opens. You still don't get an opportunity to catch that. So you'd have to look for a lower time frame opportunity in here to catch this reversal. So if you look at on a 5-minute chart, would you have seen the reversal right in here? So watch. Equal highs. We got a premium Bissy trade below it. You don't get an opportunity to get in on it here. So you wait for market structure shift. Body trades below it right here. Come back, retest it right there. There's your entry. So right there on the hourly, you would have found your entry right there with precision at 62.70 for continuation on the downside, targeting these lows below you here. So yeah, deliciousness. And Craig, what are you doing? Did you buy this? What did Craig do? Watching crude to buy. Yes, wait for a structure shift, my friend. Wait for a structure shift. I would wait up here. Wait for this or this for the structure break to go higher. This would be nice to see this. Close above that candle and take this one out with a close. Then watch this level here because that's your next bull trap. And it overlaps with premium box discount, premium inside that range. So if you get a tap and it runs higher above here, look for a retest of that level there and then wait. If you get a market structure shift above the high of that candle, then look for a run back into that range. Otherwise, this can be just a simple run up into here, bounce off of that, or run through it into this level, reverse, and come back down on you again. So keep it tight, my friend. Keep it tight. 61.44 is this buy. That's your buy at 61.44. There's your 4-hour downside. And we're already starting to chip through that. So I like it. I was watching this. I was looking at this bear trap yesterday or on the weekend. I was looking at that going, oh, that would be nice to see that hold. And it did. Came back into the little structure shift here, right back into that candle. Rolled over. We have another little imbalance right here. Body trades through it up into this imbalance, then trades through back into this little guy here again, and then takes it lower, takes out all this liquidity. You have an opportunity right here to get back in on it for a short. Touches these old lows, and then goes lower. So we don't have a reversal yet. So that's a nice little Bissy on, or a nice little Bitcoin trade. Gold, this is what we're calling for gold. This is the part I didn't see, the open. So on Sunday, I was looking for this run up to this level and see if we get a retest below first before going higher. But because we opened and actually closed above that candle, my thoughts would have changed from now I want to see this candle hold price, or at least its mean threshold. Now draw the mean threshold right across. Look at it right there. I'm going to take this little candle here so you get to see it right there. You see how I'm on that? See how I'm on the mean threshold right there? Look at this. Look at this. Tell me this isn't some sexy stuff here. Forget that piece there. Look at that. Look at how the bodies respect that mean threshold of that candle after taking it to the high. You say, now I want to see this range really start climbing. It comes back, taps it multiple times, and then we get our run higher. Cleared out the old highs. How delish is that? So just what we're looking for in gold. Just did not give us the little retest down below initially, but we're definitely looking for it to go higher. So that panned out just beautifully. We're still running up. Hey, yep, still running up. Trying to keep an eye on that other, the NQ. Looking for soybeans to reach my 4 hour, and it did. Let's hit it nicely. Now I want to see how we react inside this 4 hour fair value gap. This is a nice little sugar retest. Remember that those sticks we had in there for weeks that was banging around inside there? Or a couple of months, actually. And now we finally broke through that level. We come back into that level, find support. We did not get a body trade above this reversal here. See how we have that potential reversal right there? No body trades above it. We still trade back inside the mean threshold of this last down close candle, or this cluster of 3 down close candles. Draw the mean threshold of those, or the consequent encroachment of all 3 of those candles. Draw it straight out, and you'll find right there. Catch that. Trades through this thing on the downside, comes back into it right here, taps it, and comes lower. So I'm expecting to see this mean threshold give way and start digging into this wick some more on the downside for sugar. And I wouldn't go bullish again until I break this candle on the upside and take out that Sibion on the upside as well. Anyway, that's just sugar. Am I still? Yes, I am. Anybody want me to look at anything else? I'm cutting down on how much I look at other charts here. So we're looking for this to provide support now. I want to see Disney start to really dive down. And this is the whole, I'm expecting to see Disney take a hit with this whole Jimmy Kimmel thing that's going on. And him getting kicked off of TV. So ridiculous. And I want to see these lows get taken out and see this drive down deeper into this. Oh, sorry. That's not the area I'm looking for. I'll be looking down here first. So that level held. I like it. All right, so now I'm looking for this level, these relative equal lows, and then I want to see it reach through here and start reaching for that discount box down below you here. I like to pick up Disney in a nice little discount back in that $80 range, the $85 range down in here, or all the way down into this little gap. Nice little discount box down here at 83 bucks. We get there, I'm grabbing Disney. It's only pays a very small dividend here. It's 50 cents, and it pays on a quarterly basis, I think. Is it quarterly? I think it's quarterly. Yeah. It pays quarterly. So 50 cents is not very much. I think it's like 2% or something like that. It pays overall. Down here, that'd be a nice little That would be a nice little run. You can get 40% out of that if it averages $100, $120. You get that down the $80 range, get a nice little 40% return on your money, almost 50%. Anyway, silver shares still looking for my upside objective of $41.36. Remember how long it took us to finally get through that level? Finally got through there, and now we're really reaching for our objectives. Sweet. Look at that nice little discount box off there, 26.60. If you would have actually caught that sucker with precision at 26.60, you're almost double your money already. And that's just this year alone, since March. That's the reversal I was looking for in Bell, Canada. Nice little retracement. I like it. We can get back down into that level and run below this. Take all the liquidity that's sitting below the market here. I'd be looking for a reversal in there. Oh, there's the 816 level, you guys. 860. There's another mail. The ship's coming in. 816 level. I was telling you guys about that a while ago. I don't know if you told you on here, but I might have mentioned it on the Telegram channel. Anyway. The sound effects. I love it. Nice little retest. That's a nice little retest. Keep going higher. The banks are on fire. All right, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, I was looking at where are we at here? Okay, 61.44 SPY. How many points is your target, Craig? Depending on price action, more or less. I trade MCL 30 cents per minute to $1. Sell out rallies in increments. 73 is a good run. May take today's good morning, Ollie. How are you doing today? How's things? Where are you at, Ollie? Where's your domicile? Whereabouts are you at? Little piggies. Oh, you want to see the little piggies? Where's the little piggies? The lean hogs still climbing, man. Look at that premium. This new premium box that's forming, it held price, and now we're still looking for it to break above this, use it as support to keep pushing higher. So here's your fair value gap. You want to see it becoming, reclaim it multiple times, tap it, and keep pushing higher. It's not an inversion, so it's just a reclaimed fair value gap multiple times here. So that looks good. Still higher there right now, abs. I want 107 gap for Disney. Wow, 80s Disney is a buy. Yes, indeed. I was looking for Bitcoin to hit today. Volume and bounce, lower level going. And today didn't take the short last night. That's okay, Russell. Just note it and reward yourself for knowing it hit the levels that you're looking for. And look for the precision too. Like, go back over your Bitcoin trade there. When you go back over and you say, I'm looking for a retest of this old low here, and it came back and it retested this low, perfect. If it's coming back into this level right here that I've got drawn out, where is that level? Where is this level? I don't even know where that level is now. But obviously it was an area of sensitivity I had marked out. It's obviously had some sensitivity there. And see how far we had to cut back through candles? Like those were weeks and weeks ago. So anyway, retest at that level. Retest for an old low. And yeah, there's nothing I can see too much in there. But if you're seeing that as your entry and you say, man, that would have been a nice short there, and you see that, screen capture it, write it, make notes. Make notes. And then look on here for the 15-minute. So let's look for, see this break above this and look for a run back into this range. Pull your fib tool from low to high and look for 50% and then 62 internal range of liquidity hunt, market maker, or sorry, your take profit model 1 for profit taking. Because if you're on the wrong side of this and it rolls over on you, chances are it's going to make it back to 50% for you to break even and take a portion of your trade off. That's just my thoughts for what they're worth. Oh, can you howl with me? Oh, kaboom! Looky, looky. Give me the 43. Can you feel that? Huh? Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious. D, do you see the deliciousness in there? We get retail to buy into the idea that this is support. Engineer that liquidity. Now let's just run it right back through them. Right into the perfect level we're looking for. Look at that. Give me the 43. How? All right. Now these like all over that 15-second chart. Now, do we just continue to run this higher and start reaching for the next upper portion of this? I'd like to see that be the reversal right there. Right there. Turn around and come back down. If you decide to go higher, we got 853 next. Okay, 853, she comes. And then if we get above that, then we've got 862. And then we've got this bull trap I want to see hold. So you're not picking a high, you're just looking for these data points to create potential swing points on these lower time frames to say, oh, that data point got hit. Now I want to see it reverse. Is it reversing? Yes. 15-second. Is the 1 minute copying it? Yes, it is. Hello. I can catch a run back down into that range. And let's do it on a macro time. Now we'll be in line with Ollie's no news. Trade your macro. Oh yeah, I didn't do that today. A D. I did not. There it is, right there. Just tippy tappy into the premium box in that whole range there. You're into this one, and then this one, and then top of that one is 862. Mean threshold next. Right there. It just tapped off of it at 856. And I don't see any setup for a nice little pop-up, create a fair value gap. I'm looking for a reversal. Every time we see one of these down close candles, I'm looking for, yeah, give me a little closey down close that candle right here. Yeah, 5 seconds right there. Sweet. Now you can go higher. This is going to be like the market structure shift. Keep your eyeballs on here. You can almost see it forming. You want to see this market structure shift go higher now. Clear out this next little piece up to 862. Yes, yes, keep going. Oh, I've got to do that. I haven't done that yet. Dun, 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 dun. It was 15-second chart. Let me get to the 1 minute here. Did it happen yet? Too busy drawing this stuff out. Should have done this earlier. I gotta put my abs 6 o'clock candle in here. Oh, look at that. It's right there. Did you see it? Did you take it? Did you take it? My friends, did you take it? Right there. Oh, how delicious. I didn't. Too busy. Too busy. Too busy. Give me another little run back up in there. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll put my stop loss up here. Just put it just above that midnight candle. If we close above, shit, we closed above it. Tapped it. Now we're going to go higher. Got to get out. I'm on the wrong side of it. That's going higher. Right there. You see that? Right through. Tap. Go higher. Rejection block. Now I got to wait. Got to wait for the structure shift now. Yeah, that midnight area looks possible. Mind you, it's hit the premium level already. I want to see it reverse off of here now. Yeah, see that? I was going to say, if you did take that when it first came down there and then went boop below 50% of the range, that little leg right there, just dip below it and then start running back up through it again. So that's a quick onside, offside right here. So you're onside, offside quickly. Traded through that level. Come back, give you an opportunity to get your trade off and get a new one back on. Run for the highs, range extension, done. Tight little rules, but you have to be super quick there. I could have taken a full stop loss there, but I noticed I was on the wrong side of that, so. Now I'm going to wait for a market structure shift below here, and then use this candle and this to keep coming lower. All right. Let's give this another go. See a body trade below that. It's below here now. Let's see it come back up inside here. If we don't get this retest to that low, and it keeps coming through all this lot, look for the next one, the next one, next one, and then this one here. There's the retest. Come lower. I wanted to see it get up a little higher. But that's all you need right there. Now you got this one. Touch the bottom of this first presentation fair value gap at 931. There, sell that short. I'm going to go short there. Stop loss will sit right up there. I get I have to stay above there, really. I have to stay above here. If this is an internal range liquidity hunt, you'd pay yourself there. I like that level. There's the retest of that level. We start eating all through this again. Not what I want to see. This level's been worked. We made a new high. Didn't quite get the midnight open, but we traded through here. We've traded through here. And now we've got that first presentation for value gap. I want to see that continue going lower now. So let's put that up there. There's a retest of the premium again. If it eats through here, then your midnight candle ID is I see we're through the top of the first air presentation again. A little more choppy than I expect. See, now we've taken this low out here, and I've got this level I want to see hold inside that. If we start to eat through this, then that mean threshold, or that old, or the opening, and then these old highs are potentially the target. So there's my line in the sand right there. Now I'm going to leave this here because I want to see if I can weather this all the way back down again. So if it makes new highs, it'll take a chunk of change. I'm going to put myself right above these highs and above this level here. I know it's late. You got to go with your rule there, right? And you see I've traded through it. The rule would be get out right there. I'm going to hold this because I still think it's going to come back down and sweep these lows. So now I have to endure all this drawdown and being underwater. If you can get in there, Hadi, wait for that little reversal there. Otherwise, this could just keep driving through and take me right out and just keep making new highs here. I've already seen right here, there's a change in my delivery. I'm just seeing if I can weather this. So this is where you just say, take your loss and get out. So I can already see it's already changed direction on me here. Now it's just whether or not I can endure a deeper drive into my profits and look for a reversal. So you'll see this will be a big loss if it's obvious it's made a turn on me here. We've traded above that level. We've traded back into that level. We've traded through this level. We've traded back into this level. So I've had two confirmations that we want to go higher. But I still have this as my downside objective. So I want to see this bull trap hold price right there at the mean threshold, which is where that's been. And I don't want to see a body get above here. Padding. Let's see what happens. It's in a bullish, it's showing you bullishness right now. It's showing bullishness now. I just want to see it get back through this SIBI here and get on the other side of this first presentation. But it's bouncing right off that SIBI to go higher. Oh. There it is. Now, let's see if that holds price. Now you look for the reversal. $862. No, that's gonna get me. There's the rules. Follow the rules, man. I was just trying to endure this to see if this will just take the liquidity here, roll over and come back down, still stay inside this premium box. That would be a nice little fair value gap to form there. Roll over and start taking this out, get a market structure shift below this low. But we're still going higher from here. There's the trade back to it. You want to go short. Then all of a sudden it runs back through it. You go, I'm on the wrong side of this. Take your trade off right there. I should have taken the loss here. And then comes back, gives you another opportunity to say, look, man, I still want to go higher. Goes higher, takes out that high, extends the range. Now you want to see, does this little fair value gap here get traded through? There's the institutional order flow entry drill for continuation to the upside. Regular trading hour gap fill would put me right 870. Yeah, that would take me out right there. So this is what happens when you see the turn, you know you're on the wrong side of it, but this is sheer stubbornness and marrying the trade. And this is where you're gonna, this would be a good example of, this is what happens when you marry the trade and you get the divorce. They come and take the whole, not the whole account, but they take a huge chunk of your money, right? That's marrying a trade when you clearly see that it's turning. And you still don't have a reversal. See, Hadid's in a safe place right now. He wanted to see this. Now he's waiting for his setup. And if you don't get the setup, then he just goes, now you're waiting for this to fill. Now you could be like chasing this up and saying, I'm going to put it above here now and take the loss. So I'm just going to close my trade, take the loss. Watching this fill, because it's just going to come back up and fill that. And if it doesn't, I'm going to wait for a market structure shift here now. Now I'll wait for a setup, which is what, you know, if you were to cut your losses here on the turn, then I could have saved $700 there. So watch this level here, 870. There's 870. There's the fill of your regular trading hour gap. Old highs taken. Rejection block is next at 870.75. And there's nothing except this little imbalance right here. So you guys got to learn. See, that's what you get when you marry a trade and you're like, I want it to go, I want it to go, and it didn't. Right? That's a loss. And it could have been a lot less had you used the fail safe. Follow the rules, man. Follow the rules. Oh, man. You get to see, I hope you get to see that as a learning experience too. The fact that I saw and I was still calling the change in direction, and yet I didn't close out the trade. I wanted it to come back. That's marrying a trade. How many times have you guys been in a situation like that where you go, oh, yeah, I want it to turn, and you just keep inching your stop loss up higher and higher, just begging for it to turn. It's definitely going to come back here, definitely going to, and you just keep inching it up, and it just keeps driving higher and higher and higher. And then before you know it, you've blown way more money than the 2% you're willing to risk. or the 1% you're willing to risk, right? It just keeps eating through all your arrays and you go, shit, now it's definitely bullish. I'm screwed. And how far up that are you going to marry the trade more and more? Are you going to say, well, now I can say, let's take this next price leg higher. I'll put my stop loss up here because I'm expecting it to go there and turn around and eventually work its way back down. That's marrying a trade and not recognizing it early enough. And the fact that I recognized early enough that it turned and yet still didn't get out, that's a double whammy kick to the nuts. So there you go. That's what marrying a trade will do for you. So now you want to see if it closes above here, then you got to be bullish. You can't stay bearish now. So that's not even in the cards right now. So freaking obvious. Now I look back at it, hey? So obvious. Run back into this range. Nice deep run back. Fill that fair value gap there. Trade back below this low. Trade back. Come back into it. It's going higher. So that loss I took there, saying I'm on the wrong side of this, if I would have just switched over to the other side and went, no, I'm gonna go long and I'm gonna aim for here, that would have recouped the loss I would have made just in that being on the wrong side of that. You see that? As you're marrying the trade, well, get back in the, follow the rules and get your emotions out of it, and you would have recouped whatever loss, that $400, you would have recouped that and potentially made some more. Then you could have moved to the sidelines. As soon as you recouped your money, just say, I'm going to wait now until a better setup occurs. So, learning experience, if you want to take it as such. No body above here yet. Wait for a body to close there in 2 more minutes to see if we close above that. Now, for me, I'm not going to think about bearishness until I get through this level here. To this breaker here, this big 3 candle breaker, it's taken out on the downside. I'm not going to get bearish. And it's 10 o'clock now. So they took these highs out here. Did we get above that? 880? And this went to 880.5. So half a handle above this candle's high. A quarter handle. So 0.25 took out that one, took out all this liquidity here. We've come back to the regular trading hours. That's the midnight open. right off that midnight open. They are coming back for this. They're not leaving that untouched. $10 now. Take out the highs and then wait for a reversal. So now you have to cut your leverage in half. Get your 888, boys. Get your 888s. Get those 888s. Now, the frustrating thing was if it comes up there and freezes right on it, rolls over, comes down lower. So we're looking for 888. There you go. There's 888 right on the beezer. Did it actually pop up above that? 888 on the money. Right on an 02. So that's a Tibbs 2. That's a typical high right there. Roll over, come back, so it froze right on that high. That 2 gets taken out, then we're still going higher. Look for 7. There's the mean threshold. See if this half the wick holds now, starts coming back down. I want to see us get below 680 or 868, then take out that low. There's one. I want to see 1.25 to 1.5. So 921, 904 to 921 if we can get above here. There's 7. So we're just literally banging off of that 888 level. Tell me that's not an interesting little data point right there. And we've bounced off of it multiple times now. The equal highs. The high in that candle is, so we are literally no, we're right on top of it. Those are exactly the same equal highs. Oh, Ollie, I totally agree, man. Totally agree. I want to see it slam back against everybody too. I'd love to see it just freeze right there. Create these equal highs, slam it all the way back against all these people. Looking for a silver bullet now. Immediate rebalance. Trade back into it. Look for this low to get taken. Nice. Now I want to see this low get taken, and then I want to see this mean threshold get taken as well. I want to see you skip below 868. A D is probably in a 15-second short here. Oops. Not back to 15. I'll put this as a 15-second. That's good. That low's taken now. I see your short here, a D. I see that nice 15-second. You're through this level there now. That's a short right there too. I'm going to go short there. Off of this level here. The stop loss will go right up here. I'm on the wrong side of that. I don't want to see it get back through here. This time we'll follow the rules. Low here, keep coming. Now I don't want to see this reverse. So stop loss is now going to sit right above here. I don't want to see that break this high here. See how we're trading above that level? Get out now. I'm on the wrong side of that. Going higher. See? Follow the rule. Now we're coming back inside this range. That's got to get below here now. Retest, go higher. It's going to take this breaker out here now for me to go lower. Otherwise, we're coming back inside here. Look for this 50% of this internal range. Yeah, I do know I'm on the 15-second chart. Oh, you want to go long on that? That's supporting. High's been taken here. Wait for this to get taken on the downside. If this is institutional order flow entry drill for a continuation ollie to the upside, You do not want to see it get broken to the downside here. And this 15-second chart, you want to see this hold and start moving higher. Now it's choppy on the 15 seconds even, so. Still held price, still going higher. There's 50% of the range right there. Now let's wait and see what it does. See if it pushes higher into the range here. So far you're bullish. If your 5 institutional order flow entry drill is holding on the 15-second chart. How are we looking on a 1-minute chart? Change of direction here, taking out this low. Look for this level right here. Let me get that out of there. On a 1-minute chart. Looking for this little level right here. There's your premium. I guess you have to include this one down here, so you'd have to do this. There. Imbalance to imbalance. I want to see it get back up on top of here and take out this 850, 885. He's not looking for either, just calling out the potential warning. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. That's still bullish. You're off this candle here now. Look at the mean threshold of that candle. See that? You tapped it perfectly there on the 15-minute, and now you're going higher. So it's bullish. See how the bodies are respecting this premium box here? And you're going bullish. So you're still bullish right now. Yeah, there's tons of different time frames to watch, but it's still relatively clean. You know, it's still relatively clean. You've had this bull trap get taken to the upside. You've come back, found support at it, right into the mean threshold of that candle. And then ran to the 50% of that wick. It's just inside this little immediate rebalance. Now I want to see this reverse. Take this out and see if we can't get lower in here. And then start pushing for this 5-minute BISI. Get taken on the downside. Take out this mean threshold. Come back into it. And then start running lower. That'll clear out this guy here. So you're going box to box right now. That's just boxing, internal range liquidity boxing. Just wait for it to close above this 10 seconds. There, it's just above it. Tap it and keep going higher. Right there. Start heading higher. You want to leave this open here now. Keep coming. Look for the rejection block at 886 and then the equal highs above you. It's a 21 candle too. Here's 886 and there's the high. Nice. Nice and clean. Stand by. All right. Let's go. We're still live here? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. There's a retest here. Still bullish. Like this, we break this high here, come back, retest it, go higher, change in direction here, come back into it, run lower, take out the lows, retest this high again, change in direction after taking a low, come back, didn't quite tap it here, so wait for this one, trade above it, then look for the counter to the left, trades above it as well, but doesn't take out that high, comes back, taps this one. Oh no, it doesn't. It does not. You have to wait for that high to get taken. It does tap, now go. That's the only entry out of all of that for a run higher. Right there. These didn't get hit. That didn't get hit. This didn't get hit. And this is the only one that finally got hit to go higher. And then you have to ask yourself, once you're in this premium portion and you've got range extension already, do you gamble on that continuing to go higher? Well, the rule is bullishness is still bullish, so that's up to you whether or not you take that trade. As we get close to 11 o'clock, we're expecting to see a reversal, and then I'm expecting to see a reversal to this low. Gruber. Next 15-minute, 5-minute, 15-minute, a retest of the premium. All that's just showing bullishness. Just stick to the rules, Russell. Just stick to the rules, man. Don't let the new highs freak you out. Just stick to the rules. Until you see a reversal, just keep going bullish. Immediate rebalance. You got to change in direction. Wait for this to get taken and look for a rundown in here. It's 30.32. This is the Crazy Ivan. Bottom of the hour. Retest. Come lower. Those have both been hit. So you want to see this run through this mean threshold, and then it'll take the low. So this little breaker right here, it takes out this high. We've come back, we've tested the high of it and the open of it. And now you want to see if we get back through this level right here on a close. Look for mean threshold and continuation on the upside. Just not a new high. Like this is just inside a small range, and over here somewhere is a an old high, a fair value gap or whatever. There's a data point that the algorithm's reaching for. Its algorithm is spooling for that specific mathematical equation or that specific data point above us. It's no different. Just keep treating it like it's not suddenly just because it's jumped up above the high that we should be afraid of it. Just keep trading it. Exactly the same. If it's the algorithm, it's not going to go, oh no, I don't know what to do now. I've broken an old high. It's got its direction and it's still following its algorithmic delivery. That's what you got to buy into. Nothing changes. Just keep treating it like any other bullish run. What is your downside objectives for DAX? For DAX. This nice little trade back into the breaker. Takes out the low, takes out the low. If we can get through here, then I'd be looking for downside in DAX in here, which it's already hit already. Right there. So provided we don't get above this candle here, that'll be it there, Ali. Look for a retest of this. I'm looking for this one, and this immediate rebalance right here. So I mean, just including all three of them together. If you can get through that, look for the downside range extension to start looking for. That's the hourly. Ali, so we're looking for a run down into here, see if that holds price, and then you're literally between you don't want to see it get above that candle, so that's your bull trap. You want to see hold price. If it comes back up inside here, if we get above that, then look for mean threshold, and then a run to this level right here. That you can extend up to there. It's tapped it once. I like this. Trade below it. We didn't get a body above that level. We did not break up and to go higher. Just kept hitting it. Bodies respected it, finally took the lows. Now looking for this continue down. If we do get a return, I just want to see these equal highs here get tapped and then roll over and come back down again. Like if you just a wick through this without a body getting through here, then I'd expect to see further downside prices. But if we get back through that candle and start eating through this, then that's your upside. Look at this internal range liquidity hunt inside here. If you take the high here to here, 50% will put you right there. So just dropping up above 50% into the premium level will tap these two equal lows, fill that fair value gap on the upside, and then come back down. So we're literally sitting in the lower portion of this huge run here. And the question is whether or not you get through there or whether or not you keep digging down into here. Right now it looks like it's coming lower. The first hint is if you start to get through 25% of that range, if you climb above here and use this, look for rejection block, then this mean threshold again on the hourly. 4-hour level. You've come back and filled this already. So if that stops right there and starts to leave and retraces, then the potential is to run back above 607. If you close above 607, then look for this SIBI here to get taken, because you've got a couple of little swing points that have been taken already on the downside. Look for that little imbalance right above you on the 4-hour. It's 651 to 662. I like 630, 624 to 630 as well. You want to see it close below here at 417 on the 4-hour. Close below that. Come back and use this as support to run these lows out, and you're aiming for down here again. So still bearish for now, Ali. See how if you're worried about going higher, see how the algorithm's still kind of supporting off this level perfectly. This perfect delivery still. Continuation on the upside. Use these two candles now as support. You trade above them, you come back into them, start running higher. Don't let this scare you off of going. The algorithm's still reaching for higher prices, so treat it as such. That's all. Nothing changes. I'll see you later, Abs. Sorry I missed that. Going higher. Check out oil. Yeah, oil's got a nice little retracement off of there. Pushing higher. I like it. Like for this breaker here now, you trade above the breaker on a close, find some support at this. That's an upside continuation. I like it. There's a retest there. I'd even take that as a long. And I'll put a stop loss right below there. I like that. I want to see that hold price now. Keep going higher. So I'm with you, whoever's going long on that. I like long in oil. What's gold doing? We've wicked through this multiple times. We've tried to get down here. Let's see if this closes below here and takes out this candle's mean threshold on the downside. I'd like to see that run back deeper into here. Just wait to see what kind of reaction we get in here. Good for you, Ali. Bitcoin on the hourly, don't see anything there. 15-minute. Yes, there's a retest. You can go long on oil or Bitcoin right there. That's good right there. Stop loss will go just below here. I can't go in this right now because I've already maxed out my level. I just started a $50,000 account last week, or the 10th, I think it was. So I want to see if this goes higher here now. You do not want to see it close below that level and into here. Otherwise you got to change in direction. That has to hold. So it's got to close back above that first presentation for value gap on the 15-minute and keep pushing higher. Yeah, it's definitely it's not a waffle around date. It's definitely get out of Dodge date. What a nice trade there. Support. Nice. It's all kind of trading off here nicely now. Going. That's okay, Jean-Paul. Just kind of zero in on it, man. Just kind of screen capture it. Look at your reversal points. There's our 830. Change in direction, taking out the low. Trades above it right here. You come back, tap into it. There's a long right there. Now ask yourself, wouldn't that be cool if you would have kept that and then just waited for any opportunity to see a violation to the downside? Support off that level, premium level. It kept going higher. Support off that level. Take out the high. Come back into the high. Kept going higher. Even inside this whole range here, it did not violate the breaker on the downside. It just traded back to it. Change in direction after taking this out. Trades back into it. Continues to go higher. Trades back into the order block. Midnight open. Runs higher. Slight change in direction. Ran all the way down here and took out this sell side. There's your change in direction there. So if you would have took this and waited for the first opportunity to see that get taken out, you go, I'm out now. And then all of a sudden you see it trade back through this level. You go, oh, let's get back in sync with the market again. If it trades back into that, I'm going to go long. It didn't quite tap it there. So you wait for this one. Did it trade above it? Nope. Wait for this one. Does it trade back into it? Above it? Yep. Does it tap it? Nope. Does it trade above this one? Right there? Does it tap it? Yep. That's the final continuation. So if you were short here and you got out of that long trade, and you say, I'm just going to get back in sync with the market again, you get back in sync with it, you're in a run all the way higher. Sounds easy, doesn't it? But that's really is following the rules and not letting your emotions take advantage of you, right? It really is a matter of follow the freaking rules. Ollie is about to align with time for continued. $9.53 is next. The 985 and a 4-banger will put you at 25.81, 25.081. I did super happy. Macro begins now. Oh, dude, super happy that I stuck to my plan and did not take any unnecessary trades. I have 5-point loss, no biggie. I like your conviction there, Jean-Paul. Let's wait for a shift here. It's the macro beginning now at 11 o'clock. This could be a run all the way down into here. I'm going to go short there. We're below that level. Stop loss will go up here. I get back through that level, I'm on the wrong side of it again. We'll wait 21 seconds. Nope. See, it's already through it. Or wait 8 seconds. If it doesn't take me out, then I'll wait for a retracement back into that and then close it out. I'm out. I gotta get out because it closed above it. Still going higher. Did not get a body below here, and you did not get a wick take out. This wick isn't taken out as well. I went with the low. I've been caught on this before where I go, if the body trades below that candle, that's all I care about. I'm going to take that for a short. It ate all the way through all 3 PD arrays. Your ass is next. Not my morning, you guys. Not my morning. I'm waiting for an SMT plus an inversion. The reversal may not happen until lunch. Little jump the gun here. Wait for body to get below the swing. Retest this high here. See if that turns around and goes higher, or if we close back below it again. You got to wait for a structure shift here. This would be the breaker that takes out this low. Now you're below this level. Yeah. There's the mean threshold. Looks like it wants to come lower. Inside here or below here, we'll see what happens in the next 20 seconds or so. Yeah, probably, yeah. It's sitting right on it here. See this breaker get validated now. Yeah, we're sitting on the mean threshold here. Five minute, you want to see that breakthrough here. Take out this candle. So the 5 minute hasn't given you a reversal yet. 15 certainly hasn't. And the 1 minute hasn't yet either. Mean threshold, mean threshold. Between this candle and this candle here now. Somebody knocking on my door. We built up some serious trend line. I'll probably let's see. Oil trade panning out. I'm long 62, 62.30. Oh, wasn't I long in that? Yes, I am. Let's lock in some profit there. I'm looking for 62.61 to 62.71. That'll recoup the loss I took this morning. If that one pans out, then it's a risk-free trade, so I'll let that sit on there. That'll recoup my loss this morning. Slowly grinding higher still. This level has been broken, supported. Mean threshold's been broken. Right here, I want to see 924, tap off of 924 to 923.75. Just tap off that and go higher. How's our Bitcoin doing, by the way? Well, it's into the mean threshold of this one. As long as the body stays above here or above that mean threshold here, you got to get back above here though. 113, 159. That would be your stop loss. Instead of you putting it here, I'd put it right there. I wouldn't want to see it revisit that now. It's got to go higher from here. That's what I want to see for Bitcoin. Gold did not close below that level. See, it's had 3 attempts to get down there and it's failing. So I got nothing for gold except for more upside. All the time that's holding price, you got more upside for gold. What's DAX doing? Sideways. Still going. Remember that one? 924? 924. Go higher. See, now I call them, but I'm not I'm not taking them. I was like, Jesus, when I keep taking them, I take them on the wrong side. And then when I'm not taking them, I'm calling them. It's a difference between the when you're feeling the pressure of trading it and then actually calling each candle. It's nuts. Because there's a bit more pressure trying to do this in front of you guys when you actually take a trade. Even though it's a demo account, still taking that trade is still a little more pressure. Bodies are respecting the mean threshold. See that? Nice. And it came down, tapped perfectly off that level. So tap here, leave this open, tap here, or you can come all the way down to line in the sand is 8 or 926. But I want to see just go 931. This would be cool now, 11 o'clock. If we see this get taken on the downside now, That's been gone. That's been gone. Blowing right through here. Mean threshold again. Take out this candle and the wick this time. Not like I got caught over here, wherever it was. I can't remember where it was. I was looking for continuation and it didn't give it to me. Right here, I think it was. Yeah, I wanted to, you got to wait for a whole body to get below there. It didn't. So wait for a whole body to get below this whole structure right here. Not just wicks. You can retest this. That's a nice little continuation on the downside. I want to see that hold price, this hold price, and keep coming lower. This is time and price now. It's 11 o'clock. You're expecting a change, a turnaround between 11 and 11:30. And it's supposed to make a run on the most obvious reversal or the most obvious swing since the 10 o'clock to 10:30. And that's just a straight run up. So this is the most obvious swing point here. So if we get this retest and watch this come lower from here, that's nice. Wait for a body to get down here and wait for a body to break structure here. That's a nice reverse right there. Close below it. Good. Continuation on the downside now. Let's see if I can put one in there. Oops. I don't want to see it break back up here to get this. So I want to see this keep coming lower now. Swept that low. Pay yourself. I've only got one on there. So we're just going to try and go with the rule of it's going to run for liquidity down here for 11:30. We're just doing a time and price trade here. That's good. I want to see this whole thing hold price here now. Come back into that candle is good. Inside this candle is good. You can come back inside there, institutional. That would have been an institutional order flow entry drill for continuation on the downside. Just start accelerating here would be nice. 921.50. No body below here. Got one below here. Got to allow for this here. Yeah, that would be nice to see it run back into here. How's our oil doing? Yeah, switching things up here now. We fit this hold low. Close that trade out. It's got to change in direction. It's hit an objective in a higher time frame. It's filled the fair value gap. And it's got to change in direction. So I'm out by that. What can we see here? A retest of 6207. So you got to wait for the structure shift here now. That's good. That's what you want to see in Bitcoin. Gold's still going higher. See it get back above here now. This would be neat to see it come back to 61.96, which will put us in this discount box down here. And then wait for a reversal here. Now you want to see Bitcoin getting up there now. Stop loss is sitting right there. I do not want to see it get below the mean threshold of that candle now. You've done your thing. You got to get out of Dodge. See oil still coming back down. That's that candle you want to see hold price now. Go stress free. I don't want to see it come back through there. I want to see this create a space. You can trade institutional order flow entry drill. You can come up to consequent encroachment. Just do not take out that, otherwise that's not, I'm not interested in that. And I don't want to take any more hits this morning, so I'm demanding that price give me that level. Otherwise, if it takes me out, it takes me out. What is DAX doing? Still back up inside here, hey? What's a 15-minute look like? 15 minutes. See how your reversal here? You have a body that's traded above it, then below it, then above it, then below it, now above it again. So you got to wait for structure break. One above or one below to keep running lower, or in here to run higher into that range. Look for that 50%, right? And then run back into these to 600 even. 599, 600. Might get stopped out in the oil, yeah. You want to wait for a structure break again if you want that to come back. See how the 5 minute here, you're getting through this, you've wicked through it once. You wouldn't want to see it come back and tap that and go higher. You wick through it, you've wicked through it huge this time into the mean threshold of this candle. So if you've been through it once, twice, and now we're just closing through this on the downside on the third time. So if we start trading below these levels here, look for a run back, yeah, deeper into this range. Old high of this candle at 61.98, 94, 92, and then look for a run below that and then come back into this level. Don't like Bitcoin now. We're below this level. You've closed below it. You've come back inside it. Now we're going lower inside this range. So mean threshold again is next. So your stop's going to get taken. Move to the side and wait. Unless you want to leave it below this breaker here. Takes out this little low. I'd wait for it to get back above here. Gold, rejection block. We've come back and tapped this candle. First one's down here. Next level, I want to see it get through. And it's 11, so I want to see that lock in some profits. Looking for a run down into here. And let's see if we can get through here, find some support at this. I'm looking for more downside objectives. My box to box trade. So there's your box to box. This is the box to box inside this range. If that range gets broken, box to box in the next range, that's D1 and D2. So box to box. 1, through it, look for range extension, 2 and 3. Just gonna try and recoup some of the losses this morning. Then we'll get ready for tomorrow. You're gonna take hits, people. Just be prepared. Follow the rules. Follow the rules. Don't marry the trade. So you see, when I married the trade, how much you take that $1,000 hit, and now we're trying to recoup it. Follow the rules. Stick to the rules. Recoup it, and if you can get back to zero, clear your mind of the crap trade for the day and wait for tomorrow. Come back with a better, cleaner mindset. Follow the rules, man. Follow the rules. Made a little trade crude oil long, but it was not easy trade today. Thanks, D. Probably done for the day. Red folder news tomorrow, so watching indices close. Got that. Thanks for tuning in, Craig. Appreciate your time, buddy. I do appreciate your time. So if if you do get a close above this, and then when next, well, you got 3 seconds, you got another 40 minutes. If this candle closes and then the next one comes down and gives you an institutional order flow entry drill for a continuation without filling this, it'd be nice to see a tap and then come back deeper into that range. So I don't think you're quite at 50% of that range yet, are you? Nope. Nope. So equilibrium will put you right on top of that price leg higher. This change in direction right here. 50% will put you right on that candle's low. So what you want to see here is you want to see institutional order flow entry drill pop in here and go higher. Or that just comes back down, taps this old wick here and starts moving higher. And you want to see this market structure shift above here. Use that as support. And then you're aiming for that 50%, 62.31. You're still long to 50% on oil. Good for you. If you can weather all this, good on you, man. Change in direction right here. Bull trap. I want to see the bull trap hold price. Let's see what 30 seconds gives me. If not, it'll come back and take my stop. You see that? It was right there at 2 seconds and slam right on that time. The fact that it's going up there, I'm closing that trade out. I think it wants to go higher now. Literally opened and closed right on it. Or closed right there, opened on it. Give it a little tiny tap and start going higher. Just that candle alone tells me I don't like the way that's acting. We're into the rejection block. So imagine, so wait and see. Just because I don't like the way that's acting, we'll see if that would have taken my stop there at 9:15. There you go. There's no reason why. As soon as you see it wicking through there, you go, that's not good. It starts to wick through again, that's not good. Then you see it starting again, forget it. That's not acting the way I want it to act. So now we're into the mean threshold of this candle. Now I want to see if we break through here and get on top of this and start running for this level up here. As this now becomes a breaker, takes out this little high right here. And now you come back, find support at that breaker, and you see it's starting to run higher inside here. Immediate rebalance. So I'm looking for a run to 919. There's 919. Done. Box to box. Right there. Box to box. Immediate rebalance. That's more advanced box to box stuff, but now I want to see if we can get back through 921. Watch this little last up close candle here. And then you're looking for 928 to 931-ish. See how we're above this level now? Find support on it. Give it a little kiss. Right there. You want to see that go higher? You can come all the way down into the mean threshold of that. So high, wick, like 50% of the wick, the close, and then the mean threshold. So there's the high. Old guy has a doctor's appointment, a few hours, feeling now. All right, Craig, good luck with the doctors, man. Hope everything goes well. Done for the day. See you later, Hadi. See you all guys tomorrow. Good. Have a great day. Continue on the upside. How's your oil doing, Russell? Hang in there, buddy. That's looking good. It's looking good now. As soon as you can get above here, you get good support on that. Right now, this candle's holding good. I like that. Keep pushing. Look for your 50%, man. It's 631. Good hold. See that crap? Trade below it, come back into it, change in direction. That's the one where you want to see this provide support and go higher. And the fact that you see it starting to dig down in there again, not what you want to see, because now that level becomes the reversal. It trades back into it. Once you close below it, you go, I'm on the wrong side of that. That little trade back in there gives you an opportunity to offload your position, get back in sync with the market as it comes lower. And that's the level we're looking for right there. That's the dodgy one. You wanted to see it get back above it, and it didn't. So take your trade off and hopefully move to break even or just a small loss before your stop gets taken. Originally, we were down here. And if you're still down there, you're hoping that that holds because you're through the mean threshold of this candle once. You tapped it there, and now you're through it again. So rejection block, you better hope rejection block holds. If you're one tick below that low, that rejection block's got to hold and start to move higher. That's a real big squeeze on your stop loss. Let's go, Russell. Let's get up there. Now you're good. Hold right there. Keep coming. I'm going to celebrate this with Russell. We're going to hang out here for a bit. Then I'm going to close her down for the day. I look for this afternoon to recoup some more of my married trade this morning. I'll recoup the losses. I'm not worried about that. I just want to see Russell get his trade here This is the little boost you're going to need, Russell. You don't want to see it get back below 62.14. Let's go, let's go. Have you got your stop loss protected, Russell? In case she spins back on you? Stop at break even, zero stress trade, man. You just get there and get into your Zen space now. Just get into that Zen, relax yourself, let the trade go. Just let the trade go. If it comes back and you break even, you got to play the game for a little bit. $62.14. Keep your eye on that level. That's the way to be, Russell. Just say, look, man, I had an idea, trade idea. Now you just got to, this is where you kind of develop your patience now and wait. If you're at break even, no need to worry about it. You look at that 50% now, it almost looks like it's a guarantee, hey? Is there a short on indices, he says. No, we're through that level. This is your bull trap. If that rolls over here now and takes out that level, on the downside on the close comes back and revisits it, I consider that a short. Really, no, you got to get through here. Skip that idea. 909. It's got to get below 909 on the close. And we'll watch, see how it acts off of here. This is not quite, depends on who you talk to, whether or not that's a box-to-box trade. So you're going from this box here to this box, get through that level, and then look for this box above you if you're getting range extension. So we're above that level, so I'm expecting to see range extension now. Take out this high and go into this thing. So Craig, no, I'm not looking for a short yet. No short, no short. If we get above this level, I expect to see this provide some support. One from here to here. $9.19. $9.19 would be the line in the sand once we get above that level on the close. See how we've wicked up there? That's cleaned out those little highs. We've come back into this order block here. That rolls over now and comes back down. That bull trap held price. You've got your range extension already from taking out the immediate rebalance. We traded above it, come back inside it, went higher, range extension. Small little run, but that's a rule, right? The rule is if it breaks that on the upside on the close, comes back, uses it as support, look for range extension. You got range extension. So that little range right there, extend it again. Now we want to know, we want a body to get above here for continuation up into the next premium array, which is up here. If it doesn't, and reverses and comes back down, takes out this level and closes below here, look for this level. If it closes below there, look for the lows, and then we're back in sync with going lower again. So multiple different little arrays you want to see. If you're short, you want to see this bull trap hold. Now, You want to see that, just that little wick that popped up there to get you your liquidity, and then run lower off this candle here. Okay, Rez, see you tomorrow, man. Are you still in there, Russell? How's my Russell? Oh, come on. You're right down to 62.14 again. What's your number, Russell? It's got to start climbing. It's got to get out of there. These 4 attempts to get up there, not a good sign. Not a good sign. See this immediate rebalance right here? And now we've traded through it. We're back up inside it. And now we're going lower. So you're back inside this range. You've got to push through here and not just come back and retap this and come lower in here now. So in this little range, it feels like it wants to go lower. You got to get back through that mean threshold and clear out 62.22, man. Thanks, Darren. See you all tomorrow. Potential short now. We reclaim the SIBI. Yeah, see how that bull trap held? I tell you, man, you got to watch those bull traps. SIBI has been broken below, reclaimed. Now you're going shorter. Exactly what Ollie just pointed out right there. Broke below it, reclaimed it, and then went lower. Took that level. Now we're looking for some retest. I'm looking for a short there. Now I don't want to see us get back above the breaker. I want to see that whole price now. Let her rip, man. Now I want to see it get below this level here. There's all this liquidity down here. Let's just put it there. What the hell? For the rest of the day, let's see it run all the way back down here and take that low out. That delicious run on the market. Pre-market run now. We've made a new high. Take that candle's mean threshold out, and then let's run for the lows. Yeah, baby, rip it down there. Rip it. Not just a little pop. We want to see the drop, not the pop. Pop and drop. Right there. 905. Oh yeah, the carrot. Let's put the carrot in here. Carrot on the stick, baby. Whoa, gather that. Let's go eat the carrot. Down here. That is going to be there. That's the top of it. Oh, that little bitch just came back and got me. That's it for me, man. That's several times I've been hit today. Didn't like that reaction either, Ollie. I was hoping that breaker would hold price and we get a little run deeper. This is going to be a retest of this. Institutional, or this is not institutional. This is like optimum trade entry reversal. Watch that be 70% or something like that. 70% optimum trade entry reversal. Now it's going to go lower. How annoying is that? Let's see if that candle holds price. Your 15-minute is here. Your 5-minute finally traded through it right here. You traded above it. You traded below it. You wicked above it. You want to see that roll over here and come back down now. That little run right up into there. Damn. Wicks did the damage. That's going to keep coming lower. And it's dang damage. Oh well. You takes your lumps, you takes your hits, man. I think that's going to be it for me today. Yeah, you guys got to see me take some hits today. So, yeah, it happens. It happens. I just got to get back through here now. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for me, you guys. I've taken my 3 hits today. So I'm done. Thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate your time. I really do. Thumbs up on the attempts if you like it. Explain the narratives, explained why I went wrong and took the losses, why I married a trade and it was wrong. So hopefully you're learning from my mistakes as well as my successes. So hopefully that helps you out as well. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate you guys and your time. And have a great week or have a great day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. See you later.